gets the pin. Raiders are clawing their way back in this game.
Just snipes one.
It's ball game over. Safe. Oh my God!
Did you see that? Great diving play.
He's hit a touchdown. Hastings Raiders win the ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hastings Raiders Gymnasium here at Hastings, Minnesota. We're at the Hastings Fieldhouse for the 4A quarterfinals before the number 5 seeded Park Wolfpack versus the number 4 seeded Hastings Raiders. The Raiders come in with a 15-11 record, 10-4. They finished in the conference, 3rd overall in the Metro East. And there's your actual Section 3 4A bracket right there. You can see Hastings at the 4 seed, Park at the 5 seed. And the winner of this game will go on to take on number 1 Eastview. That'll be on Saturday at Eastview High School in Apple Valley at 2 p.m. And the last time these Hastings Raiders played a home playoff game for the sections was the 2017-18 season. So almost a full 8 years. I did talk to a couple coaches at the beginning, and they said the hard work over these many years that these girls are now playing just proves how much they earned it to get to this position this year. There's a good shot of both teams right there. Just a couple fun facts. That's the Park team right there. There's the Suburban East Conference. There you can see Park way down at the bottom, second from the bottom, 5-13 in their conference, 10-16 overall. But they do have a tough conference that always allows other teams to be low in a conference, but to get seeded in a section. So it won't be an easy match by all means. There's your Hastings Raiders squad right there, a couple of their coaches. There's the Metro East Conference standings. Hastings right there in 3rd place, had a great season. 10-4 in the conference, 15-11 overall. Hill Murray, the juggernaut, right there at 14-0. Matamidai at 11-3. But Hastings made some waves this season, and they can make some big waves here in this sections this year. A couple fun facts for tonight's matchup. A lot of things happened this year. Haley Strain recorded her 1,000th rebound overall. Currently, she has a total of 1,171 and 1,281 points. There's a good shot of the crowd. That's some of the boys' basketball squad right there. And just like there's, Matt Foss on the far left. You can see right there. You guys know who these guys are. And just like last night, in that same spot, that girls' basketball team you're seeing right there was sitting there supporting the boys last night. So great to see fellow athletes supporting each other in their fellow sports. We're going to take a little... We're going to have you can hear Mr. Dick Craig in the background. He's just going to give the sportsmanship announcement right now, and then we'll head to the national anthem. But I can still give you a few more fun facts. Many of you might know that Keegan McVicker is now the all-time girls basketball points leader. She actually earned that right last year. Currently, her total points scored all-time as a Hastings Raider are 1,504 points, and she started playing as an 8th grader. There's a good shot at Keegan right there, hand on her chin. There you can see her talking to her teammate there, so good to see. Also want to let you know there's 5 seniors on this squad for the Raiders. I'll talk more about them later tonight. I was able to ask a few of them some questions, and I'll give you some of their responses later. Really good stuff. But you got number 5, Evelyn McGree. Actually, we're going to break. We're going to go to the national anthem. We'll be back. Get ready for more pregame of this basketball game.
Thank you. At this time, you're invited to rise, move your hands, and face the flag of yourself into the stadium as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the Hastings Field House. Just want to let you know we are on HCTV, SWCTC, and YouTube. I am Peter Heyman along with my partner Owen Ely. Owen, love to do some games with you. Of course, last night we saw the boys take on the St. Thomas Academy Cadets. Fell 1 point short. That's okay. And I mentioned earlier the girls were here watching, and we could talk more about this later, but I think just being in the environment last night, even though the girls were not playing, the crowd was into it, the game came close at the end. I think that actually helped these girls tonight to be ready for tonight's playoff matchup. Just going to let you know, as these players are being announced, there's Park number 11, that's Mesa Jameson. She leads the team in scoring with 11.9 points per game. For the Raiders now coming out, that's number 12, Rachel Notch. She averages 4.2 points per game. That's fifth on the team. Rachel is one of your 5 seniors playing tonight. For the Park Wolfpack, that's number 13, Olivia Sarnoda. She comes in with 6.9 points per game, fourth on the team. And for the Raiders, number 21, that's Kate Reuter, averages 4.1 points per game. Kate, also one of those 5 seniors. For the Wolfpack, that's number 23, Tia Alvarenga. She averages 4.9 points per game. And for the Raiders, number 22, Keegan McVicker. She averages 15 points per game, and she is second on the team. And for the Wolfpack, number 31, Gracie Smith, averaging 11.1 points per game. She's second on the team. And the one and the only senior for the Raiders, number 34, Haley Strain, averaging 15.7 points per game. That leads all scoring for them Raiders as we get ready here. Raiders wearing the blue gold trim, Park in white with the green trim. And I got to mention my buddy Owen here. You could tell us about Park because you might know a little bit about Park Wolfpack.
Well, hopefully a little something. I mean, I only graduated from there 2015, the 99th class in the history of Park High School. So shy of that illustrious 100. But you know, this is as we got to look at Stephanie Tolkien, the head coach for the Park Wolfpack. Yeah, this is a team that started out hot on the season, started 6-2, but to close out the season, they finished 4-14. They've lost 4 of their last 5. Conversely, you look at Hastings, they've won 3 of their last 4. As we get to look at Rick Tavernier, the head coach for the Hastings Raiders. So it's 2 teams that are kind of going in different directions here, but in the sections, anything can happen.
Absolutely. Just going to let you know your referees for tonight's match before we start. Mr. William Forbrook, Mr. John Isto, and Don Block. Thank you to those gentlemen for coming out here, giving a little bit of their time so that we can play this game of basketball as we get ready to tip off. Raiders will be heading left to right. Tip-off goes, and Wolfpack, just like last night, the opponents actually won the tip-off. So it'll be Wolfpack number 31 taking point. Raiders looks like they're in a man-to-man defense. Park outside, doing some movement, trying to head to the zone as number 23. Kick it out top. Defense for the Raiders doing a great job here. Haley Strain cuts her off at the baseline. Shot clock down to 7. Let's see if we get that classic, everybody announcing the shot clock. Oh, there's a push from behind. The Raiders steal it. That's a turnover for the Wolfpack. Here comes McVicker. Right to the lane, lays it in. No good. Haley Strain with the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's called Wolfpack ball.
Yeah, frantic sequence there for Hastings, especially, you know, talking about whether or not the crowd. I love when the crowd counts down the shot clock there, but no need when you steal it with 3 to go. I mean, this is a stifling defense. They did not have their best defensive performance in their previous matchup against Park outside of the score total, but we'll see if they can play better defense here tonight.
Hastings still in that man-to-man. There goes Gracie Smith. Gracie Smith outside at the 3-point line. McVicker all over her, tries to steal it from behind. She gets a piece of it, but right back to a Wolfpack teammate. Shot clock down to 7 again. Here we go again. There's Alvarenga. Drives by, misses the easy lay-in. Haley Strain with the rebound.
Yeah, some heavy contact there offensively for Park.
They dump it down low to Haley Strain. A little pivot left side backboard off the rim. No good. Both squads 0 for 2 on their first 2 possessions.
Well, you can see how the score was 50-33 the last time these two teams played. It was rather low scoring.
There's a long three-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Hastings.
And Hastings was 2 of 20 from beyond the arc in that game against Park.
McVicker finds Notch down below, and she's fouled, so there's our first whistle of the game.
Yeah, knock on wood, hopefully we don't see too many fouls like we did last night against St. Thomas. They really didn't commit any fouls until midway through the first half, and then, of course, that was kind of the talking point throughout that game. Hopefully we get a nice, clean one here.
Foul was on Tenley Nelson, her first, team's first. Raiders setting up the offense. Park in a man-to-man. There's a wild pass, almost stolen by the Wolfpack. We saw some of that last night, and honestly, we've seen that almost all year, if we're honest with each other.
Yeah, Hastings averaging nearly 13 steals per game. They only had 8 in that matchup in January against the Wolfpack.
Kate Luter up top, finds McVicker outside. McVicker is lethal from behind that three-point mark. There's Violet Schultz. Long bomb for McVicker. No good. Out of bounds. Park's ball. She must have heard me about the three-point thing, but...
Well, she's normally the best three-point shooter on the team, shoots about 33% from the three-point line.
And Hastings as a team shoots 25%. That's pretty good. So 0-0 still here. 15 and a half to go here. Half number 1. Peter Heyman, Owen Ely, if you're just joining us. Little floater by Park, no good. Rebound by Notch. It's been nothing but one shot and go the other way. There's Schultz. She's going to take a three. In and out of the rim, no good. We saw that a couple times last night. In fact, I think it was the Schultz as well.
I mean, this is uncanny how long this has stayed a scoreless game.
And we know we talk about this a lot. There's a long bomb from Park. And your first points go by way of three-pointer by number 13, Olivia Zarnota. In fact, I think that was the exact same thing as last. St. Thomas hit a three to start the game scoring as well.
Yeah, certainly some parallels between last night's game. Hopefully it ends a little differently for Hastings' sake.
Amen to that. There's a nice backdoor. Great look by McVicker to Notch for 2. The Raiders are on the board. Good heads up by McVicker there. That's why she's one of the best in the conference. Park thought about a number 3, pulled it up. Gracie Smith outside. Park coming inside to Haley Strain. No good. Out of bounds. Hastings ball.
And, you know, to go back to McVicker, you know, that's the thing about McVicker is obviously we talk about, as we get a look at the replay here, how prolific of a scorer she is, but she's also a tremendous facilitator. There we see the facilitating to number 12, Rachel Notch right there for Hastings' first points of the night.
Yes, Keegan has great on-court intelligence. A lot of that really comes from a lot of experience. I mentioned earlier in pregame, she started playing varsity in 8th grade, and you can see the dividends paying off on the court. Hastings retains possession down low. They're down 3-2 early. You know, we talk about this in a lot of sports we do, Owen. The game starts 0-0. And there's a nice feed into Haley Strain. They do that play a lot, I think. If you get it to Haley down low and inside, she's almost unstoppable.
I mean, her size is just almost unmatched in girls basketball.
Yeah, 6'1", tallest on the team by 3 total inches. Park not putting their height on their roster. Deflected out of bounds. Going to stay with Park. We're going to have a substitution. That's Jillian McTagg coming in, number 11. She's 4th on the team, 5.2 in scoring, and she is also great at rebounding and very tough player inside the paint.
Yeah, just a really great depth piece.
There's a nice little quick pass in, and that ball was in and out by number 11, Jamison. McVicker, a little floater, gets the friendly roll for 2. Raiders up 6-3.
Now Hastings starting to get a roll here offensively. See what Park's response is here.
A lot of times in these playoff games, there's always a little nerves, especially for the seniors. McVicker tries to steal. She's all over her. I think she's going to get called for a foul here. She tries to help the Park player up. Park player said, I ain't having any of that. I got this on my own.
I don't think she saw
Oh, okay.
the arm there. There's that last bucket here for Hastings. And you know, that's such a good point, too. And, I mean, you know, this could be the last game for these Hastings seniors, so you got to figure they're going to play accordingly.
So McVicker picks up her team's first. Like you said, hopefully the foul number stayed low tonight, unlike last night. There's that's Alvarenga. Kicks it outside to Smith. There's a long two-pointer. Your favorite shot. It goes in. Park down 1.
The most inefficient shot in basketball, but when you're that wide open, you make it work.
And Hastings puts up 2 and takes a 3-point lead. Eight to 5, 12:15 left to go, first half. Playoff basketball. If you're just joining us, this is the first time the Raiders girls have played a home playoff game since 2018. Ball deflected out of bounds, going to stay with Park. Park's going to make a substitution. That's number 3, Malaya Ramirez, averaging 2.1. Ramirez probably going to get a little more playing time tonight. If you're a Park fan watching, you might already know this, but Haley Kiefer, number 2, she is out with an injury. That's big time for Park because she was 8.8 points per game, scoring 3rd on the team.
Yeah, and this is such a young Park team, too, that not only is a player going to have to step up, but a really young player is going to have to step up.
Ooh, that might have been a little player control. No call. McVicker looks up deep. Oh, she looks for McTagg. Coach, you can see Coach Tavin is kind of like, I don't know about that one yet. I like the thought, but if she's not wide open, I'm not sure the risk is worth the reward.
I think you're right about that, partner. I mean, it would have been a thing of beauty if she would have connected on it, but, you know, you're trying to split a double team like that with not much space between the baseline. It's an ill-advised pass.
The pass, I like that pass when you're playing. Oh, there's McVicker. She reads that like a safety, slow it down, and she makes the layup. We've seen her early in this season go a little too fast there and missed that. There she slowed down, made a great left-handed layup. Another 2 points for Keegan.
No, that's the number one thing I appreciate about high school sports and McVicker is that not committing the same mistake twice. She always learns. She might commit a mistake, but she always learns.
Oh, that one just goes in between the legs of a Park player. Turnover for Hastings.
And here's a look at that steal from McVicker. And that's exactly what you're talking about. Maybe earlier in the season she might have missed that, getting a little too excited, closing in on the basket, but just calms it down and gets the 2 points.
10-5. Oh, they dump it down to McTagg. Little left-handed pivot move. No good. Rebound Park. I like how they're attacking the lane. Ooh, McVicker, good thing she didn't pick up her second. Very wise there. Held back. Park had an open 3. Passed it up. There's a deep NBA 3 left-handed, no good. Rebound, Haley Strang. McVicker with the ball. She's always looking up court for a teammate. Finds Schultz, dumps it underneath Strang. Uses that strong body left-handed off the rim. Rebound, Cottage Grove. We're going to have a whistle, going to have a timeout here by Coach Stephanie Tolkinen. At that timeout, score 10-5. Hastings with the lead. Started a little slow, and then Hastings picked it up. There's a good shot of that Raiders basketball squad. There's the Park basketball squad. You know, we got a big crowd tonight again. Last night it was a huge crowd. Tonight's a big crowd. And I was going to mention, there's a good shot of that crowd. The last time we played a home match against Park was November 28, 2023. We won 55-28. And the theme of that night was called Pack the Stands. So funny enough, here it is. It was the home opener, by the way. And so the Nugget tonight, it's kind of the home closer. It's not officially Pack the Stands, but hey, the stands are packed. And of course, we are playing the Wolfpack.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, I mean, it's a great attendance. I mean, sports are always better when you have, you know, the stands packed. And, you know, it's such a, even though sometimes the sections and conference change, this is such a classic border battle with so much history behind it.
Yeah, you're right. I was talking to assistant coach Eric Mace earlier. He did mention Hastings versus Park, even though we're not in the same conference anymore, there will always be that rivalry, Hastings Park, similar to Vikings Packers. You know, it's always just going to be there regardless.
And because Eastridge is so new, there's not that history there. And I think, speaking as a Park graduate, I would say Hastings is more of a rival than even Woodbury.
Oh, 100%. All right, after that timeout, Park with the ball. 10:25 left first half. Owen Ely, Peter Heyman here at HCTV, SWCTC, and YouTube. As usual, make your comments on YouTube. We'll try to take those into consideration. Get it on the air if it's applicable. Violet Schultz playing some tough man-to-man. There's a steal. Oh, just out of bounds. That's Brooke Mace into the game for the Raiders. She also plays some good quality time for the Hastings squad. There's a good shot of Brooke right there.
And I love the ambition there. I mean, even though you don't get possession, I mean, the end result is Park just gets the ball again, so no harm, no foul. I mean, you'd like to corral the ball to the inside, but, I mean, they are attacking the lanes, which they've done all year long.
Since we got a little break in action, it's worth noting Brooke Mace has some playoff DNA in her blood since her aunt was part of that 1996 state championship basketball team. There's a long three-pointer, good by the Wolfpack. Her aunt, of course, Heather Mace. That's number 13, Olivia Zarnota. Another three-pointer, that's 2 for her. Keeping this game tight, 10-8.
Well, 1 is a one-off, 2 is a pattern. They're going to have to adjust accordingly.
1 is a one-off, 2 is a pattern. Third time's the charm. There's a long 3 by the Raiders, no good. But right there with the rebound, tough rebound, and a lay-in, and 1. Rachel Notch puts it in.
Just one of the more underrated players for Hastings. I mean, 4.2 points per game, handful of assists. I mean, she gets steals, and there we see on the replay, she gets the offensive rebound and the bucket. Oh, excuse me, that was the Park 3 we just saw there.
That foul was on Tenley Nelson. That is her second, team second. That's not good with Kiefer already out. Free throw no good. We're going to have a lane violation. They're going to redo this free throw. And you might have heard that in the background, a good old PA, Dick Craig. One of the best at stats, PA, and making sure kids aren't out there shooting hoops during halftime.
But yeah, he kind of does it all for Hastings here.
Got a sub for the Raiders, Kaylee Geeson into the match. Kaylee also doing some very productive time throughout this season for the Raiders. Free throw this time, still no good. Park with the rebound. Just a 4-point lead here. 12-8, about halfway through the quarter. Oh, Haley Strain with the block. She just stood straight up. Keegan McVicker looking to run and gun. She finds Schultz. Geeson. Long 3 by McVicker off the rim. Out of bounds.
That is an NBA level 3 right there.
It was NBA. Straight away, she looked at the coach and tapped herself and said, hey, that's on me, boss.
Yeah, that's how you could let your opponent back in if you take some shots that are maybe a little lower percentage. What a great block there by Strain. I mean, that's Wembenyama-esque, just not even having to jump for the block, just raising your hand.
Kate Reuter back in for the Raiders. There's Alvarenga. Speaking of the... And, oh, she goes up. Strain gets the rebound. Might have been a little intimidation factor there with Strain presence near. There's an outside Geeson. Schultz going to take that one. Off the rim, no good. Rebound! It's put back and in. Kate Reuter for 2. These Raiders, they are tough down low. They're a tough out. There's a steal by Reuter to McVicker looking to run and gun. Could she go coast to coast? You betcha. There it is. 2 more for Keegan.
Yeah, Raiders really pouring it on here. I like them attacking the basket as opposed to taking these 3-point shots, which really haven't been falling in too often here for Hastings in the early going.
Ooh, there's a turnover by the Wolfpack. Out of bounds. Raiders with the ball and the lead 16-8. .8:12 left here, half number 1. Just join us. There's that replay of McVicker coast to coast. It's almost like she heard me talking to her with a headset. Might have to get one of those, huh? McVicker to Geeson to Schultz. Reuter thought about dumping into Haley. Now they get it to Haley. Underneath, nice little pivot move. No good, though. Good defense by Wolfpack. Defense. Oh, they got a player wide open. Oh, McVicker with this hustle. Oh, they said she was out of bounds. You got to love that hustle.
Yeah, that very nearly could have gone the other way right there. I mean, I'm sure it was just a matter of inches on that baseline right there, but that's the type of effort that McVicker brings as we get another look at it on the replay here. I mean, just, you know, you liken her to Harrison Smith. I mean, she's just a ball hawk of the highest order.
She is a hustler. You did mention there's a little 12-footer, no good. Rebound by Geeson over to Schultz. Schultz looks up court, finds Reuter, back to Geeson who takes the three. Off the rim, no good, and out of bounds. Now I want to mention that little hustle from McVicker. She also does play soccer, so we have a lot of multi-sport athletes on the squad, and that does pay dividends with the cardio. And I think the biggest thing might have been what you said. This could be the last game on this home court for these seniors. And I know when I played my last game at certain places, you kind of had a little extra energy going into that game. Long three from Park. Oh, it's good. Guess who? That's Tenley Nelson for three.
Yeah, they've been rather hot here from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they are 3 for 4, actually. Raiders haven't made one. Oh, McVicker thought about a sneaky around. I thought Coach stood up real quick. He's like, I don't know about that one, Keegan.
Yeah, here's another look at that last play here for Park, that three-point shot. Again, like you said, 3 of 4. And, you know, that's something I wonder if the seniors communicated to some of these younger players. You know, you always hear the seniors talk about you never fully appreciate it being your last game until your last game is finally here, as we get a bucket here for Hastings by McVickers.
There's a steal by Hastings. Ooh, good job. They thought about passing it up, but was thinking, nope, I don't want to throw this one away and turn it over. Bounce pass to Geeson. Oh, she traveled right there, yep. She took a step and then dribbled. Ref was all over that. Rachel Notch back in for the Raiders. Gives Geeson a break. Good job filling in for Notch by Kaylee. Park down 7. They've been hot from the three-point line. Let's see what they can do underneath. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Another rebound by team-leading Haley Strain. She keeps adding to that stat. I mentioned earlier, she came in tonight with 1,171 total rebounds. Hastings setting up the offense now. They look underneath to Haley. They got her. Pass was high. They double team her. She slips around it. Reverse layup. It's good.
Yeah, even though she's the tallest player on the court, I mean, really slippery along the baseline there, along the end line there.
There's another three by Park. No good. Passed up to Schultz. Looked, Haley had her arm up. Reuter. Oh, I thought that was going to be another three. Haley, her patented left-handed move. No good. Oh, they're going to get her on a foul on the rebound. She looks at the official like, huh, me?
Yeah, you rarely see somebody who just, accepts the foul there. Here's that last bucket, or with the second to last bucket there. Excuse me, the foul. Getting ahead of myself here.
Hey, it's playoffs, man. Our producer director, he's going to challenge us too, Owen. We got to be on our toes. He said bring the A game. There's a long three by the Wolfpack. It's money. All right, you might have to get out on her because she is, those two, her and Jamison, they're just popping them threes like butter.
Well, nothing cuts into a lead like hitting three-point shots.
There's a jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebound. Reuter tries to go up. Now she does. No good. Reuter gets her rebound, and she puts it in. Raiders up 8. They're hard to stop when they get inside that paint. Ooh, McVicker tried for the steal. A good reverse move. Park. Oh, that's going to be out of bounds as it hits the top of a square backboard, which I think I've taught you now, right? Square and it hits the top. Dunsky. Oval, play on. If it hits, if it doesn't go over the top. Anyways, I'm not even sure they even have any of those old school oval backwards anymore. But
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking. I've never seen an oval backboard.
I'll have to find an old gym for you. Underneath McTagg, over the top of the rim, rebound. No shot, it's on. Oh, they're going to call the jump ball. Referee saying jump ball there, interesting. Hastings will retain possession.
Yeah, I'm not quite so sure about the timeline right there, but either way, Hastings keeping possession.
22-14, 22 on the shot clock, and they pass to 22. McVicker for three, good!
Well, it's good to know Hastings can still hit them, and again, there's nothing that cuts into a lead like hitting three-point shots. There's nothing that will extend a lead like that, and now the lead is double digits here for Hastings.
Ooh, McVicker went for that steal. They left her open for three, and that's money. Nelson, I do not know how she only averages 4.6. She's already got 3 threes. McTagg out top. She dumps it into Haley Strain. Wanted a foul. Rebound, another jump ball. This way it'll go to Park.
Yeah, here's a look at the threes. There's the three-point shot there from McVicker. And then there's the near side three-point shot response there from Park.
25-17. 6 total three-pointers in this game. That might be more than total last night's game. Park taking their time a little bit. I think the Raiders are learning stay outside, stay close to them outside that three-point line. There's some nice dribbling right there. Shot clock down to 8. The Park team actually saying the correct time. There's a long three. It's good! Are you kidding me? Tenley Nelson, 4 three-pointers. She's almost keeping this Park team in the game single-handedly as they're down 5.
Well, she's a senior as well. She doesn't want to go north with a loss here to end her career either.
Oh, a wide-open Raider streaking. Going to be a foul called. Park fans do not like it at all. There's that three-pointer. She just gets it. She has got a sweet touch.
When you're hot, you're hot, and they are hot here to start the first half, and really kind of out of necessity because they really haven't been able to do anything down low offensively.
There's a nice throw-in right away for McVicker. Sorry for cutting you off there. Keegan says, all right, give me the ball. I'm going to keep us ahead. But you're right. If they're wide open from that three, it's like nothing but net either. There's some good fast dribbling, almost stolen away. There's one of your three-point shooters. I'd make sure I stay out top on her. Raiders are in a 2-3 zone, it looks like here. There's a three-pointer again. Hey, she missed one. What the heck's going on?
She's human after all.
27-20, 2:08 left to go first half. They dump it down to Haley Strain. Got a little push on the back. Kick it back outside for three. No good. Rebound. Not she got fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And obviously we got a foul called right there, but a pretty foul-free game thus far, particularly when you juxtapose it against the game last night. I mean, this first half has flown by for both sides here.
Yeah, 14 fouls against Park, 2 against the Raiders. Notch at the line. Free throw is good. That one was a little in and out, then it grabbed the rim and fell back in. Shooter's touch, sometimes they call that. Second free throw is good. Notch 2 for 3 from the stripe. Raiders up 9. Under 2 to go here, first half. Owen Ely, Peter Heyman, HCTV, SWCTC, and YouTube. Bringing you this playoff action here at the Hastings Fieldhouse. Ooh, that was a little close. Good job of Notch getting outside on that Park player when she's outside that three-point line. Shot clock down to 10. Drive into the lane, they kick it out. Wide open three. Good. Do not leave her anymore, right? Don't double team on her. That's just my suggestion.
I think that's a pretty solid one there, and these are high arcing shots too. I mean, these are just moon shots here.
Hastings up 6. Underneath to McTagg. McTagg outside. There's Reuter off. Out of bounds, Park's ball.
And McVicker nearly kept that one in as we get a look at the last offensive possession here for Park. That just moonshot.
That is a moon ball. It almost goes above the track bar up there. If you know anything about this gymnasium, that is a high shot.
I'm not sure you could shoot them any higher and reliably get them in the net.
Now we got some tough D. Hopefully they stay at least on number one. Stay and look at her way out at half court. I think she's trying to, oh, that's smart. McVicker's on her. She's trying to suck our best player out of there. Another three-pointer. It's good. That's number 31 this time, and some of the crowd wanted a foul there. That's Gracie Smith for three. And don't look now, but it's a three-point ball game with 30 seconds left in this first half. Haley Strain underneath McTagg. It's good, and one, baby.
Yeah, nice level response there from Hastings, but Park is just unbelievably hot here from the three-point line. I mean, as good as I've seen anybody play at one specific thing here in you know, the couple of years that I've been here. I mean, this is they're keeping in the game here.
Oh, the free throw is missed. Haley Strain with a great hustle, but the officials said she stepped out of bounds before throwing that back in. 23.3 left first half. Park's got a chance to cut this to a one-score lead. They've made more they've only made one field goal. The rest have been three-pointers. This is unreal. Oh, there's a slow pass almost stolen by McVicker. Play clock down to 5. They're gonna get a wide open three. They are! No good off the rim. And that'll do it for the first half. Hastings 31, Park 26. Story of the night so far, though, Park with 8 three-pointers. 8 three-pointers, that's 24 of their 26 points. And for the Raiders, they got 1 three-pointer. Keegan McVicker, though, 13 points for the Raiders.
Well, the halftime talk here from Tavernier is going to be very simple. I mean, you don't have there's no discussion of defense. The defense is fine. There's no discussion of fouls. It is how do you stop this three-point attack from Park? That is the A topic. That is the only topic.
Amen to that, brother. Halftime here, 31-26. Owen Ely, Peter Heyman. We're going to take a break, folks. Make sure you come back in about 9 minutes as we'll get ready for the second half. We got a wild one here.
With over 300 passionate educators, our dedication to student success has never been stronger. These educators are more than teachers.
Let's paint the picture.
They are mentors who ignite curiosity and inspire a lifelong passion for learning. Our schools provide real-world experiences through cutting-edge programs in engineering and environmental science. At Hastings, we take pride in our blend of rigorous academics and enriching arts and athletic programs. These programs nourish our students' educational journey, enhancing their creativity and discipline and fostering skills that resonate throughout their academic and personal lives. This is Hastings Public Schools, where we care, we empower, and we achieve. Students are at the heart of all we do.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking...
Cozy? Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Today, 4 Minnesotans lost their lives from fentanyl poisoning, and 4 more will tomorrow. Fentanyl is the #1 killer of 18 to 45-year-olds. It's killing more and more 12 to 17-year-olds. They're people we care about.
Like my brother.
My sister. My best friend. We have the power to make a difference in our community. Join us in the fight against the fentanyl crisis.
He gets the pin. What a move, what a goal! Oh, what a shot, scores!
The Raiders, can they get the layup? Yes, they do.
Just snipes one.
Oh my God! And
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Hastings Fieldhouse in Hastings, Minnesota, where it is a 31-26 ball game right now. Hastings with the lead, leading the way for the Raiders. Keegan McVicker, 13 points total. And leading the way for the Park Wolfpack, Tenley Nelson. She's got 12 points. Sorry, she's got 15 points, all by the way of three-pointer. And Olivia Zarnota also has 2 three-pointers. 24 of the 26 points from Park has come from behind the three-point line, Owen. Tell me what, if you're the coach, what'd you tell him at halftime?
Yeah, well, I mean, we have to close out on three-point shots. There's no two ways about it. Those 15 points for Tenley Nelson as well, a season high. Previously, it was 12.
Good stuff. Here we go, second half. There's a nice backdoor to start. McVicker gets fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, not a bad way to start the second half here. Obviously, fouls weren't a very big part of the first half, but see if they could wrap it in favor of Hastings.
Foul on number 23, Taya Alvarenga, her first, team's first. McVicker, free throw, no good. That's her first shot from the stripe tonight.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have a free throw performance like we had on Wednesday, or excuse me, yesterday.
I've totally forgot about that. All right, second free throw good. So has Keegan. Raiders up 6 early here, second half. If you're just joining us, this is the Class 4A Section 3 quarterfinal. We have a double dribble against Park, so an early turnover. If you are a Raiders fan, you want to just keep scoring and getting a big lead and almost don't keep this a weird, tight, close game, because it is playoffs, and anything can happen in playoffs if the game is close.
Well, so true. Hastings 65 in the QRF, Park 89. This should not be as close on paper.
McVicker looks underneath, finds Schultz. The Park coaching staff wanted to travel. As it is, Schultz makes a three-pointer, her 5th point of the game. Raiders just their second 3. Again, Park with 8 three-pointers. You can hear somebody from the stands. Number 1 had the ball. Get on her, they yelled. Smart, smart. Fan right there. Smith out top. They're going to reset. Alvarenga running point. Shot clock down to 7. Nice defense. There's a wide open 3. No good. Rebound by Reuter. Up to Schultz, back to Reuter, over to Notch. Looking for Haley Strain underneath. Park looks like they're in a 2-1-2 zone. Underneath, backdoor. Great look by Strain. They missed the lazy layup, but they get the rebound. Right back up, misses again. Rebound Park.
Even though Hastings' shooting percentage has been probably lower than their season average, they've been dominating offensive rebounds this game.
Ooh, good drive to the basket by Gracie Smith. Her layup went in and out, but she will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Yeah, sometimes that's just the way the ball bounces there. An unfortunate lack of an and one there for Park.
And that would have been virtually another 3-point play if she would have made the and one. She misses the first of 2 free throws. That foul for the Raiders was on Rachel Notch, her first, team's first. Second free throw, another left-handed shooter right there. Lefties are coming out of the woodwork.
We're just getting flashbacks.
First point of the second half for the Wolfpack. They trail by 8. This is the number 4 seed versus the number 5. Schultz thought about a long 3. She takes that jumper off the rim, no good. Oh, a nice left-handed bounce pass, but a little too far for her teammate. Turnover, Park.
Yeah, as much as three-pointers are a talking point here for this Park team offensively, some of these turnovers is probably keeping them from equalizing this one here.
And that's 2 already on like 3 possessions for them, so they need to clean that up if they want a chance to stay close in this game. Dump it underneath. McVicker a little far out. They double team her. She drives middle, finds a lane. Off the rim, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball. And Park will retain possession. Good job by Keegan getting in there and just grabbing that ball.
Yeah, she really was trying to take no for an answer there, just trying to find a way to get down low, but might behoove Hastings to play a little more team basketball in that situation.
Owen, remind me when there's a timeout or a break in the action. I got some quotes from these seniors that I want to make sure I get on the air. There's McVicker, one of those 5 seniors. She's going to drive to the lane again, and she's going to be fouled. Foul is on Taya Alvarenga, her second, team second. Outside, Schultz for 3. No good off the rim. Park gets the rebound. She did that right in front of the boys basketball team sitting over there. That looks like the reserve spot for all Hastings athletes to watch the other teams. Gonna have a foul on the Raiders here. Fouls on Kate Reuter. Sorry, go ahead. Her first, team second.
No, I was going to say that's definitely a common spot there for the teams.
And there's Keegan with another tip out of bounds. She is so quick to that ball, and she anticipates well. I think that's really what allows her to stand out above the rest. If you throw any lazy ball, you're in trouble if Keegan's around. Got a little innocent bystander down there on the baseline on the other end. Refs haven't seen him yet. He'll probably make it across before the danger zone comes.
Not a care in the world.
Yep, there's a little rebound by the Raiders, and he just makes it off the corner edge. Nothing to see here, folks. There's Mom, grabs him. Oh, there's a little left-handed layup by Strange. She went to the ground, no foul, but the basket is good.
Just tremendous balance there from Strain.
Park, nowhere to go there. McTagg all over her. There's Nelson, the dangerous three-point shooter. There's a drive to the lane. Lost it for a second. Regroups. Nelson thought about it. Schultz said, I don't think so, not on my watch. McTagg gets in there, another jump ball. Hastings will take possession. McTagg's another one of those tough cookies. If you get that ball close to her, she's going to attack it.
Yeah, another player that just kind of adds to that identity of grit and grind and just maximum effort here for the Raiders.
10-point lead here, early second half. Park with just 1 point so far this second half. Hastings trying to increase that lead. Schultz thought about that long three. Strain with the cross-court pass. Haley yells loud. Strain lost it though. First turnover maybe in the second half for the Raiders. Park, no three-pointers yet this second half. Something's off. Hastings though playing a little more defense, closer to that three-point line. Here we go, here's a three. Nope, she thought about it. Oh, she gets blocked, partially blocked by Haley Strain.
Yeah, such a departure offensively, and it really has reflected on the scoreboard for Park.
Going to have another foul against Park. That foul is going to be on number 23, Taya Alvarenga, and that is her third foul all in the second half. Team has 3, she has 3. And she's going to take a little breather. Very wise move by Coach Tolkinen. Oh, there's a lazy pass. Oh, Haley hits the ground. Oh, and Park had a free layup and they missed it. Haley did a great job. I don't know if you saw her fall. McVicker for 3, no good. It's a good thing Haley plays volleyball. There's a Keegan with a lift-in layup. She misses the layup. What's going on here, folks? And we're going to have a foul called against the Raiders.
I mean, we needed Benny Hill music playing for that, the final 30 seconds. I mean, that was just back and forth, nearly scoring buckets, turning the ball over. I mean, that was quite the hectic sequence there for both teams.
That foul's on Violet Schultz, her first, team's third.
And again, funny you mentioned the volleyball, just another example of, you know, being a multi-sport athlete benefiting a Hastings Raider.
There's a basket for Park. Their first 2-pointer of the second half.
Yeah, that was 2-pointer there from Gracie Smith. wearing number 31 just like yours truly did for the Wolfpack back in the day.
There's another foul against Park. The fans do not like it. So you played a little b-ball in your day, huh? Here's that replay.
Well, it was on the lacrosse field, but either way, we'll take a look at the replay here. That was great defense by McVicker, but just a better shot there from Smith.
Use that left hand. You got a couple signs over there in the student section. It looks like that back left corner of the bleachers. Our camera's actually right on it right now. Let's go something.
I think that says Raiders. Hard to see
Raiders,
yellow.
yep. Of course, they had to use classic yellow, but we can't really read it far away. But there's a nice little zoom-in shot. Yep. Let's go something.
Let's go Raiders.
Yep, let's go Raiders. And there's another one above it. That one's not being held. Good job by the camera operator there. Hastings throws it in. Haley Strange. Schultz dumps it down neath Ruder. Off the backboard, no good. Sorry, that was Notch. I always get those two mixed up because they wear palindrome numbers, 12 and 21. Had to throw a little mathematical verbiage out there for our scorekeeper, Jay Hansen and timer N. Peterson. Thank you for all their hard work.
Never say this broadcast isn't educational.
HCTV, baby. Uh-oh. Long three for Park. It's money. That's Gracie Smith for three. Just like that, it's a 5-point game. Haley Strain went to the left. Oh, that one almost came out, but it didn't grab it and fell back in. Strain, another two.
Taking a good swirl there for Hastings on that one.
She used every part of that rim. There's a left-handed shot by Park off a Raider out of bounds. Couple subs here for Hastings. Kate Ruder back in, along with Piper Brockman.
Yeah, here's a look at that replay there. Three-pointer, they had been ice cold from the three-point line in the first half, and then they were ice cold the bad way to start the second half.
Uh-oh, another three, no good. That one a little too quick maybe for Nelson. This crowd would have erupted if that went in. There's a long three from Schultz. No good. Rebound. Yes, the Raiders get it and score. That's number 21, Kate Ruder.
Just tenacity offensively paying dividends here for Hastings. A lot of second chance points here. All game long, missed three-point shot there by Park as Hastings comes back the other way. And we're going to whistle. It's going to be a turnover for Hastings.
That's Hastings at least second. Here's your replay. Looks like the rebound probably, a loose ball. And hey, look what I found, and nobody there to stop her.
I mean, that's really where they have dominated Park, is just getting these offensive rebounds and then just the hustle plays to go get the ball and try to make something.
Park in the corner there finds a wide open player with a short shot. She didn't want to go into that lane. She was a little short on the shot as well. Hastings up 9 and make that 11. Keegan McVicker, two more. Adding to her team leading 16 points so far in this game. Nice little give and go. Looks like they're running the flex. Thought about a three. Schultz tried to steal it. Oh, she almost out-hustled her. Park player says, you're going to stay down, I'm going to go. And a timeout by Park. I think this is a good time for me to maybe tell you about some of our seniors. All right, so I did a couple little interviews before the game. Tell you about number 5, Evelyn McGree, a Hastings senior. She said she loved getting to know her teammates better this year. There she is right there, number 5. And she said her inspiration is her mom because she shows her what true character is really like. That's Evelyn McGree, senior for Hastings. Let me do one more while we got a little bit of time. If we can find number 12. I'm trying to look in the circle to maybe help my camera operator out. There she is. Number 12, Rachel Notch. Rachel said to me that she loved to be able to leave an impression on her fellow teammates, on an imprint, and her inspiration was her fellow seniors. Thank you, number 12, Rachel Notch.
Yeah, always great to hear from the seniors in any sport. I know I appreciated that for the girls hockey. I mean, they pick up so much wisdom before they leave.
Absolutely. We're back in action. Raiders up 11. Just under 10 to go here, second half. Peter Heyman, Owen Ely, HCTV, WCTC. Park's got to launch a long three. Nelson, it's good! Oh, that was Steph Curry, baby! That was long-range missile.
And there was so much confusion offensively. The bench was screaming at him. The players had no idea what they were doing offensively, but they get bailed out by beyond an NBA level 3.
And then a steal away from McVicker. Don't look now, but the Wolfpack, they're trying to come back. Thought about a 3. Oh, an errant pass. It's going to be a turnover. Here's that replay. Look, her teammate's saying, go, go, go. And Nelson's like, you know what? I'll just give it to me. I know a little something about making a three-pointer.
Well, you know,
there's another great angle. Boom. Nelson. I'm not kidding. 6 3-pointers, 18 points. She's got over half of the Wolfpack score tonight. McVicker running point. Over to Schultz. Dump down low. Haley Strain. Nice little move. Not going to stop that. Haley's been going to her right most of the time. The last time she did that, the Park player knew about it. She was there. This time Haley said, you know what? I'm going to go left. Sure enough, nobody home. Good in-play adjustment. In-game. Park with a little lay-in. Oh, they want the NBA continuation. Not going to happen here. That foul's on the floor.
Yeah, foul's starting to even out a little bit here in the ladder going.
That foul's on number 21, Kate Reuter. Her second, team's 4th. Ooh, that one's almost out of bounds. I don't know how she kept that in. Oh, she threw that behind the hoop. That's a turnover. Like you said, going down on that baseline, that's danger zone.
It's, in my experience, almost never worth it to mess with the baseline.
10-point game here. 8:37. Your Class 4A Section 3 quarterfinal between the number 4 seeded Raiders and the number 5 seeded Wolfpack, a.k.a. Park of Cottage Grove.
Or just, that is the one thing I can't, I know that the hub does that, and I cannot stand the of Cottage Grove, as if there's any other park.
Oh, a little late, a little rib roller. That's Piper Brockman for 2. I'm not going to forget about earlier in the season. Piper was your call at the beginning of the game, who scored 2 points that game, but it was the last 2 and won it for the Raiders.
You never can forget about Piper Brockman.
Ooh, Park, I don't know how she got through there. Team wanted a foul. I don't think there was one there. McVicker outside. Schultz wants the 3. She takes it. No good. Park down 12. They need to score. Nelson thought about the 3. I have to admit, I feel like there's another turnover. Sometimes when some of these girls get ready to take that 3, they take this little weird jump stop. And I don't know. Sometimes I think it could be a traveling. Sub for the Raiders. Good time. Kate Reuter takes a little breather.
Shout out to Alan Lipinski in the YouTube comments saying, go Hastings.
Amen for that. Thanks, Alan. Rachel Notch over there to McVicker. Notch goes inside. A little 2-pointer, no good. You know, since you mentioned Park, I have to mention athletic director Trent Hansen just walked by. And he played some basketball back in the day, and that was when you had a guy named Sam Jacobson from Park. Those were some classic rivalries. I even remember Clem Haskins came to Hastings just to watch that matchup. Oh, a nice stuffed rejection by the Raiders.
Yeah, that's when both of my parents went to Park, and I've heard the stories.
Yeah, oh, a nice little lay-in right there. That was Brockman again for 2. Yeah, it was standing room only. Those were some crazy games. 6:36 here. Raiders starting to pull away here, up by 14. Park's going to need to hit some of these 3-pointers just to try to stay in this one.
Well, they've kind of shifted away from it here in the second half, partly due to the defense here from Hastings, but they're going to have to go back to it for sure.
You're spot on. The only time somebody's been wide, oh, might have a jump ball. Oh, we call traveling. Here's a replay. That was that turnover. Schultz. They're going to get the dump down to Brockman right there, who just had to throw it up real quick. That thing hit the front of the rim and luckily had the right spin on it to get over it. Oh, we're going to have a timeout here from Hastings, and I like that because that's going to give me another opportunity, if it's okay with my boss, to tell you about a few of our Hastings seniors. Next on the list is number 21. Let's see if our camera operators can grab 21. That's Miss Kate Reuter. Kate said to me what she remembers about playing with the Raiders is the team dinners and the bus ride. She had a great time, and her inspiration is her dad. Thank you, Mom and Dads, for coaching your kids and taking them to all them games all those weekends. And thank you, Kate, for all your time with the Raiders.
Yeah, those bus rides certainly can be memorable. I mean, this is not a rural Minnesota team where you're driving 2 or 3 hours, but certainly you can get some longer bus rides.
Next up, number 30. Let's see if we can find number 30. That's Alyssa Leos. She's a 5'9" senior. And Alyssa told me she loved the bus rides with her teammates. And she said that with a smile. Thank you very much, Alyssa, for your time spent with the Hastings Raiders basketball team. There's a good shot of Alyssa right there.
Oftentimes a lot of similar answers between these players.
Very true. Yep, there's a good shot of Alyssa right there. I'm hoping she can get in some playing time tonight. If they get a big enough lead, I'd like to see her get in there. Because like you said earlier, this very well could be the last time these Hastings Raiders seniors play on this home court in an official game. 5:55 to go. Raiders up 14. Most of the starters still on the court. Brockman out there, though, for Hastings. Just like the boys, they got some good depth here on this Raiders squad.
Yeah, they really do. Sometimes they don't utilize it as much as the boys, but they really do.
Oh, we got some players on the court. Keegan, I want to make sure you're okay. Can't have her getting injured at all. Nelson, Schultz, very wise to who that is. Staying close to her on that three-point line. There's number 3, Ramirez, driving to the hole, and she creates the foul. And that's on one of your favorite players, Piper Brockman.
Yeah, just a big size disadvantage there for the Park attacker. And, I mean, she was stalking her the entire way. There you can see on that run down there, just getting the block with ease.
Piper's first foul, team's 5th. Well, you can hear the classic foot stomping going on over here. Haven't heard that in a long time. Fortunately, that did not do anything to ice in her veins Ramirez, who laid that one in nothing but net. You know, I got to give it up to this Wolfpack team. Hastings did well against them their very first game, and they've came out to this one guns blazing, all heart. I expect nothing less from a Park team anyways, to be honest with you. And that second free throw is good. This lead cut to 12.
Well, especially from a team that kind of limped into sections 4 and 14 in their last 18. You would never know by how they're playing here tonight.
Yeah. We know very well, though, with conference records mean really nothing when it comes to sections. When we remember that hockey team of Egan that got in there, but here goes McVicker. Now, Coach Tavernier did have a little huddle with the girls while Ramirez was shooting those free throws. I'm pretty sure he said, hey, use up the shot clock, right? Very wise. Clock is our friend right now. It didn't work with the scoring. They turned it over, but they did eat up a good, 25 seconds or so.
No, that's definitely a strategy that I wish some more teams would impose at the high school level.
Nelson, a long 3. That's good. Don't look now, but here comes the Wolfpack. 9-point game for Wolfpack. That's basically 3 shots.
This game is far from over, we'll put it that way.
Oh, we're going to have a foul from behind. Ooh.
Here's that last 3-point shot. getting Park back in the game. That's Tenley Nelson, who's just been on fire from the three-point line here tonight.
That foul was on number 11, Mesa Jamison, her second, team's fifth. It seems like Park has gotten more fouls called on him, but it is 5-5 right now. McVicker with the ball, drives in the lane, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Hastings. The foul is called. Is it going to be over the back or is it going to be on the shot? I think it's going to be on the shot. A lot of Park fans want an over the back there. They're not going to get it. Here's that replay.
Yeah, there's the Raiders just getting that offensive rebound that they've gotten so many times here tonight and it paying off with the points.
That's Rachel Notch with the basket and the free throw. Her first points of the second half. Increases that Raider lead back to 12. Foul was on number 1, Nelson. That's her third, but I guarantee she is not leaving this game. Rebound, Hastings. McTagg. Schultz up. Oh, little turnaround shot by Reuter. That's good. And I think we're going to see a timeout here. We sure do.
Well, you can't take the timeouts with you, and both these teams knowing they're going to need these timeouts here at the end. Here's that last bucket here for Hastings. Extending this lead to 14. It was down to 9 just a couple of plays ago.
And that's good. I got a couple more seniors I want to tell you about. Let's see who is next. I already did Alyssa. I did Kate Reuter. Yep. We're gonna go Haley Strain first. I'll tell you why later. All right, Haley. Haley said she loved playing with her best friend. There's Haley, number 34. Has over 1,000 rebounds, by the way. But she loved playing with her friends. Her senior class, it's paid off, she said. The many years playing with them, it's really paid off. Playing sports has really kept her busy. And she loves how she's been able to play with her teammates together for a while. Thank you, number 34, Haley Strain. And we know Haley is a tri-sport athlete. Volleyball, basketball, and if you know anything about Hastings softball, she's their main pitcher for the last few years. As it is, 3:56, second half, 54-40. Raiders with the lead. Owen Ely, Peter Heyman, HCTV, SWCTC, and YouTube in this home playoff game. There's a steal by Hastings. They're going to slow it down very wise. Look at that. Like you met earlier in the season, I think Micker would have been like, I'm off and running. But now she's like, nope, I'm a much more seasoned veteran. In her 5 years playing on varsity basketball. Not many people can say that, boys or girls. And there's a 3-second violation called. You don't see that very often. I think we've seen it once earlier this season. Called against Hastings, so a turnover. There's Jill McTagg taking a little break. She gives some good quality time. She's kind of one of those six players. Going to have a foul against Hastings. I think that's going to be on Keegan McVicker. That's okay. If it's on her, it's only her second. Sure enough, it is on Keegan.
Yeah, looking at the roster composition for Hastings, it's going to be really interesting to see who's next up after Strain and McVicker leave. Obviously, we're focused on the game here in the season here, but I think McTagg is going to be one of those players that steps up as an 11th grader next year for Hastings.
There's Nelson. Oh, she had a three-pointer. I'm not sure why she didn't shoot it. At this point in the season, you shoot that shot after you've made so many. Down 14. I'm surprised why she didn't launch that. A little bit more time here, maybe a couple more points, and maybe we might see the head coach throw in some of those seniors that haven't got to play yet. I'd love to see it. Reverse layup attempt blocked by number 11, Mesa Jamison. And that one's a little too far for the Wolfpack. Turnover, Hastings ball.
Yeah, I think you're right. I really would like to see Alyssa Leos get into the game once it's kind of secured, which we're rapidly approaching that. I know they unfortunately didn't do that with the girls' hockey, the final game for some of the seniors, so hopefully they can pay homage to some of these seniors on this court tonight.
I'd love it. Especially at home. Could be the very last time at home Maybe you should run down there and say, hey, coach, get a listen. Wow, there was a lob pass into Haley Strain for 2. It's good. Pretty soon you might see a timeout by Hastings, Coach, just to get a couple of those players in. At least Alyssa, like you said. Long 3, in and out. Rebound, Park. Turnaround, no good. Strain to McVicker. Coach wisely says, slow it down. 1:48 left here in this game. Raiders up 16. I'm going to... Little backdoor. McVicker. Schultz wisely kept it. Shot clock down to 10. McVicker out top. This is usually when she takes control and drives to the lane. Of course, she says, oh, I'll just take a 3. Oh, rebound by Hastings. A couple of the fans wanted a foul called. So did Coach Tavernier. He's on his feet. Referee, no call. 1:18 left, up 16. I'm okay with a no call there.
Yeah, I think you'd like to think that there aren't such a thing as situational fouls, but I think probably given the score and time here, they're probably not going to call stuff like that.
Wolfpack, Nelson, a long 3. Oh, off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Wolfpack. It is off the rim, no good. Let me take 56 seconds. Let me tell you about Keegan McVicker before this game ends. Hastings should be just holding on to the ball. This is what Keegan said to me. She said, these are some of my best friends, and as sad as I am to see all of us move on, I couldn't be happier to support them on their next journey, no matter what that entails. That's Keegan McVicker, your all-time leading scorer in Hastings girls basketball. Thank you, Keegan, for your 5 years. And speak of Keegan, she must have heard me because she decides to add 2 more on right there to her all-time scoring. Another 2 for Keegan. We're down to 17 seconds. Wolfpack, long 3, no good.
Well, you don't hit 1,000 career points by passing up opportunities to get buckets.
And I wouldn't be right. Still hustling for the ball. I like it. Keegan hustling, and she picks up a foul. That's actually good with 3.1 left. Let's not talk about 3.1 seconds. That was the exact amount of time left on last night's game, if you remember, when the boys had a chance. But let me tell you about Park Wolfpack seniors as well. I mentioned Haley Kiefer earlier. Unfortunately, she's out of the game. And right on cue, our camera operator, only 2 seniors on their team. The other one, you got a good shot of her right there shooting the free throws, number 1, Tenley Nelson. Very well, her last point as a Park Wolfpack. Tenley Nelson probably had the game of her career tonight, if I'm honest. But the final buzzer goes. It's Hastings with the victory, 58-42. Oh, and it was close actually at halftime, but the second half, Hastings kind of just slowly increased their lead, and Park tried their best to come back. Unfortunately, they couldn't. Any final thoughts you want to say, Owen?
No, I mean, nearly a 20-point victory. I don't think that does justice to how close and competitive a game this really was. But like you said, ultimately the Raiders limited to some degree the 3-point shooting of Park in the second half, and that reflected in the score. And, just a nice win for Hastings in such a monumental game in the history of this basketball program.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be worth it. I got to say, Tenley Nelson from Park, she had 7 3-pointers and 2 free throws. She had 23 of the Wolfpack 42 points. Great job, Tenley, and congratulations on your time as a Park Wolfpack senior. For the Raiders seniors, Haley Strange, she had 12 points. Keegan McVicker with 18. And with that, we're going to show you the updated girls basketball Section 3 4A bracket. Hastings moves in to the winning bracket. Going to take on Eastview on Saturday at 2 p.m. at Apple Valley. And Rosemount is going to take on the winner of Egan. Rosemount advanced. They beat Jefferson. They're going to take on the winner of Egan-Burnsville, who is playing right now. So that's probably pretty close to being done. And so, yeah, Hastings versus Eastview on Saturday, March 1st. I will be there. Little tidbit, it's my birthday that day as well. So glad to be doing a Hastings sport against Eastview.
And
go ahead.
Well, and that bracket just means that if Burnsville wins, Hastings could have another home game in the section finals.
I was going to say that, yeah, you are absolutely right. We want the underdogs to win there. We want Hastings to upset Eastview, and we might have one more game coming back here. All right, folks, your credits for tonight. Producer, director, Hunter Pinky, camera operators, great as usual, Tori Sellner, Ben Brannon, Max Slocum, Ian Andersack, graphics replay, Hunter Pinky. And, of course, your announcers tonight, one and only Owen Ely and myself, Peter Heyman. Owen, once again, it was a pleasure. Another Hastings girls win. Final score, 58-42. That's it tonight for HCTV. We'll see you on Saturday for more Hastings basketball.